There are three AI automation platforms running the show in 2026. Zapier, Make, and n8n. What nobody tells you is that they all claim to do the same thing, but they're built for completely different kinds of people. The AI agent software market hit $206.5 billion this year. Companies are throwing money at automation. Most of them are using the wrong tool for their team. Pick wrong and you're burning cash. Pick right and you'll wonder how you ever managed without it. By the end of this, you'll know exactly which one fits you. Before we compare them, let's talk about what's actually changed. Old school automation runs on fixed rules. If this happens, do that. It's like a vending machine, put in $1, get a soda. Predictable. Limited. AI automation is a completely different animal. Instead of following rigid rules, AI agents understand context, make decisions, and adapt when things change. It's the difference between a vending machine and a personal assistant. An AI agent can read an email, figure out what it's asking, decide what needs to happen next, and execute the steps even if it's never seen that exact situation before. All three platforms have built this capability. But they built it in three completely different ways, for three completely different kinds of teams. That's what we're breaking down today. Zapier made its name on simplicity. It connects to over 7,000 apps, and in 2026, you can literally describe what you want in plain English and it builds the automation for you. If you've never written a line of code and you just want to connect your email to your CRM to your Slack, Zapier is your tool. The AI features are designed so anyone can describe what they want and get a working automation back. Where it falls apart is cost. Around 5,000 monthly tasks, the pricing starts to sting. If you're automating at scale, Zapier gets expensive fast. A team running 10,000 tasks per month on Zapier is paying hundreds of dollars. The same workload on n8n costs zero in software fees. Zapier is the easiest way in. But it's not the most cost-effective place to stay. Make, formerly Integromat, takes a completely different approach. Instead of simple triggers and actions, Make gives you a visual canvas where you can see every step of your automation as a connected diagram. It's more powerful than Zapier. Make handles complex data shapes, arrays, nested objects, conditional branches much better. If your automation needs to transform data between steps, Make is the better choice. Around 50 workflows though, the complexity becomes a real problem. Your visual diagrams get so tangled they're hard to maintain. What looked beautiful at 10 workflows becomes a maintenance nightmare at 100. Make also has AI agents now, but they're less transparent than Zapier's. You can see what the agent is doing, but you can't easily audit why it made a particular decision. Make is the middle ground. More powerful than Zapier, but it doesn't scale as cleanly as n8n. n8n is the open source option. It's free to self-host, infinitely customizable, and gives you full control over your data. If you have a technical team, n8n is almost always the right choice. The key difference is that n8n doesn't lock you in. You can run it on your own server, your own cloud, or even on a Raspberry Pi. Your data never leaves your infrastructure. n8n's AI agent capabilities are the most flexible of the three. You can wire in any LLM, OpenAI, Anthropic, local models via Llama. You're not limited to the platform's built-in AI. The catch is that n8n requires technical knowledge. You need to understand JSON, APIs, and how to host a server. For a non-technical person, it's a non-starter. The JSON configuration is powerful but opaque. If your team doesn't have someone who can read a JSON error, n8n will be a source of frustration, not productivity. The big three aren't the only players anymore though. A new generation of AI-native tools is emerging. Relevance AI lets you build entire teams of AI agents that work together. One monitors your inbox, another drafts responses, a third updates your CRM all in parallel. Lindy learns how you work and automates the repetitive parts. Think of it as a virtual employee who never sleeps. Beam targets enterprise teams with complex approval workflows and compliance requirements. Here's the stat that matters: 83% of organizations plan to deploy AI agents. Only 23% are actually doing it at scale. That gap is where the opportunity is. Here's the bottom line. Zapier, if you have no technical team and you need something working today, just watch your costs as you scale. Make, if you need complex data transformations and your team can handle visual complexity. Have a migration plan for when you outgrow it. n8n if you have technical skills and want full control. It's the most cost-effective at scale and the most flexible. There is no single best tool. The best tool is the one your team will actually use. Here's what I want you to remember. First, start with one workflow. Not 10. Automate one painful task. Measure. Then scale. Second, the best tool is the one your team will use, not the one with the most features. Third, the gap between intention and execution is where the opportunity is. You don't need to be an early adopter. Just competent. If you found this valuable, subscribe. I break down AI tools every week so you don't have to figure them out yourself. And drop a comment. Which tool are you using, Zapier, Make, or n8n? I read every single one.